And the Lord replied, a faithful, sensible servant is one to whom the master can give the responsibility of managing his other household servants and feeding them. If the master returns and finds that the servant has done a good job, there will be a reward. I tell you the truth. The master will put that servant in charge of all his own. Luke chapter 12, verses 42 to 44. Hello everyone, my name is Brian Reyes. Welcome to another Daily Devotional. Now today we're going to be reading page December 18th, and the title of the day is called Great Responsibility. Roland placed an order online for an item he was really excited to buy. It was pretty expensive, but Roland figured that was okay because he had the money and he had a job. He was supposed to be saving up for college and a car, but he had plenty of time to do that eventually. 2 weeks later, his job dried up, and suddenly Roland had no money coming in, an expensive game system, and no car to take him to job interviews. I fear that some gamers around the world have the same problem too. Some people think that the Bible says money is the root of all evil. It actually says the love of money is the root of evil. That's because if we expect money to take care of us, we're putting it in the place of God. We're making it an idol. God knows we need money. The trouble starts when we stop relying on Him to provide for us, and we use up all our money on things we don't need. We can't expect a free ride. In 2 Thessalonians chapter 3:10, Paul gave the believers this rule: the one who is unwilling to work shall not eat. Even if we can't get away with being lazy, we shouldn't. It's not Christian. Work was always part of God's plan for humanity. Even in the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve had work to do. Working keeps us healthy and active and keeps our brains engaged. Of course, work didn't wear Adam and Eve out. They found it refreshing. We can find work rewarding too, as long as we balance it with rest and fun. God lends us the money we need to get along down here, and in turn, we manage His money and His resources too, using it however He directs us. It's a great responsibility and takes planning, thought, and prayer. We can't handle our finances carelessly and expect good financial health. Think about it. Do you have a budget? Do you know how much you make every month and what your expenses are? Do you have a savings account? If you answered no to any of these questions, talk to your parents or a guidance counselor about finding some tools to help you manage your money so it doesn't end up managing you. Some people say, money is an idol? That's silly, but it's true. Worshipping an idol doesn't mean you build a statue of a dollar with a crown on it, but it means you love something more than God. So let's say you had to go to the bank for something important, but you just remembered that you promised someone you'd meet them at a church. Which one would you pick? Obviously to go to church, right? I know it's not always easy, but we need to learn how to manage ourselves. So if you need help, pray to God and He'll provide you the money. Remember to always place God first. This has been another Daily Devotional. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.